So, hi guys, very good evening, all of you. How are you? So, I hope all of you are doing great and welcome to this free seminar on financial management, exam tips, previous year question paper analysis, and RTP May 22. Okay, so before we move further, we are in the last leg of the preparation, and your exams are going to start hardly maybe within 1 week. So this is the time where you have to revise the concepts, and this is not the time for you to learn something new. So with an assumption that your preparation has reached a final and an effective, fruitful final stage, let us polish and let us learn to run that extra inch, that last 1 inch, to finish the race and to qualify the examinations. What is required in the examination during the 3 hours, what to do, all these things we'll see. So today the agenda is financial management, and I hope all of you are able to see the screen. Okay, so now what I do is, this is a student section of our beautiful institute's website. I'm going into intermediate course. And not announcements, I'm sorry, we need to go to board of studies knowledge portal. In that, guys, can you see here there is one section wise weightage for subjects? Please respond in the chat box. There are around 100 students. Please respond in the chat box. Are you able to see section wise weightage for subjects? Yes, very good. I'm opening that. Now tell me, before we see what it is, how many of you have already read this document? How many of you say yes or no? By way of yes or no in the chat box, please let me know. By way of yes or no. See how interesting it is. Many no's are there. No, 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 no. Do you know what this is? This is a document prepared by ICAI and uploaded in the website 2.5 years back. And more or less, they are following the same model. In this, foundation, inter, final, subject-wise weightage from the exam point of view is given. Subject-wise weightage is given. So this is costing, consolidation, this is auditing and assurance. Then go next. This is the one. Okay. So Mr. Akshay, can you turn on your mic and say hi, please?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Akshay. How are you?
Yes, I am good, sir.
Akshay, one general knowledge question. Did you read this document before?
Yes, sir. I have seen this document, but I don't remember the weightages.
No, it's not about remembering the weightages. Have you seen? Did you just work on the weightage of various chapters? Is my question. See, actually, my question is not to Akshay. Through you, I'm asking everyone. So you are the representative.
Oh, okay, sir.
What percentage of students might have read this document? You think 80% of students or 50% of students?
Sir, maybe less than 50%.
Less than 50%. Maybe, no, not even 40, maybe 20. If my knowledge is right, maybe 20% of students. Majority of the students do not see. And do you know, when I do this revision classes and all, they will ask, sir, from where this revision material I can get, sir? Can I get from your Telegram channel, sir? Please send the copy to idiots. That is prepared by ICAI and that is already made available in the website. So then I have to say, check ICAI website. And then they ask, sir, where in ICAI website, sir? That means, unfortunately, we do not know the resources given by institute itself. So we need to work more on that. Okay. So Akshay, can you see here there is something called section.
Yes, sir.
How many sections are there? Tell me. 1, 2, 3, and 4 sections, right?
Yes, sir. 4 sections.
Okay. So can you tell me what is the first section?
Sir, first section is financial management and financial analysis.
That comprises of 2 chapters. What are they?
Introduction to financial management function, then financial analysis through ratios.
So basically ratio analysis. And trust me, this is the most important chapter. Ratio analysis is one of the most important chapters. So introduction is basically theory. Okay, what are the functions of finance manager? What is the role played by finance manager? What are the basic aspects of financial management, like mobilization of resources and utilization of resources? Then the primary objective, like, profit maximization versus wealth maximization. All these things will be there here. All these things will be there in this first chapter. Okay. After that, financial analysis through ratios. And now one good news is, because financial management is for 60 marks, we do not expect any, maybe 15 marks, 20 marks kind of questions now in the exam. Maximum length of the question can be 10 marks, maximum. Maximum length is 10 marks. Okay, and in that 10 marks also, there will be 2-3 subparts, so that technically each part will be 5 marks or 4 marks only. Okay, so this is section 1. Section 1 is introduction to FM, first chapter theory, and then ratio analysis. This comes to 10 to 15%. It is not 10 to 15 marks, my dear friends. It is 10 to 15%. Can you tell me 10 to 15% means how many marks? Guys, can you please respond in the chat box? Please participate.
Sir, 6 to 7.5 marks.
6 to 9. 6 to 9 marks. Okay, so
yes,
these 2 chapters, if you are thorough, you have a probability of getting 6 to 9 marks in the exam. Next, section 2, most important section. Why? See the weightage, 40 to 45. The weightage is 40 to 45. 40 to 45% means apply it on 60 marks, 60 into 40, 24 to 27 marks will come from this area. So this has sources of finance. A mandatory question comes from sources of finance. Okay, you call it bridge finance, seed capital assistance, American depository receipts, global depository receipts, okay, and then masala bonds. So all this bridge finance, venture capital, angel funding, okay, and then this deep discount bonds, zero coupon bonds, foreign currency convertible bonds, euro bonds. Okay, and in the previous exam also they have asked, I think, what is that? Packing credit. What do you mean by packing credit? So all these things are from sources of finance chapter. So this is one. Next one is cost of capital, then capital structure, leverages. Trust me, all are damn easy topics. Maybe I agree with my experience that some of the students might face some difficulty in understanding capital structure theories, like, net operating income approach, Modigliani-Miller approach. These kind of things, maybe you are not completely thorough with, like especially when they say tax rate in Modigliani-Miller approach, without tax, leverage, levered firm, unlevered firm, valuations, and KO for levered, unlevered firm. Maybe this is little, maybe little complex area, not a very difficult area. But other than that, my dear friend, calculation of cost of equity, cost of reference, weighted average cost of capital, LKG problems there. And leverage analysis, I'm telling you, ICAI, to clean their hands, sometimes we do charity, no? Okay, if you are following Islam, you'll do that zakat. If you are a Hindu, you will put some amount in, that hundis in the temple, or you do some annadanam, tyagarchana and all. So like that, ICAI also is distributing marks, free marks, through leverage analysis. Any person who solves leverage analysis problem wrong, he is a namuna. So in the nearest museum center, we need to put them. So leverage analysis is one chapter which, even if you want, you cannot solve it wrong. That easy it is. And see these 4 chapters. What are the 4 chapters? Cost of capital, capital structure theories, leverage analysis, and sources of finance is having 40 to 45% of the weightage, financing decisions. So you can get as high as 24 to 27%, 24 to 27 marks, which is 40 to 45% of your 60 marks. That means this particular thing can make you pass exams also, isn't it? This is one. Next one is investment decisions. Okay, you remember in first chapter you might have studied FM deals with how many decisions? Financial management deals with. Hello, tell me in the chat box how many decisions? Financial management deals with dash number of decisions. Good, yeah.
3.
I have shown 5, but everybody is saying 3. Very good. Financing, investing, dividend decisions, isn't it? So the next one is, see, first one is financing decisions. That is what we have seen in section 2, financing decisions. Next part is investing and dividend decisions. That comes to 30 to 35. Again, this is one very easy area. Calculation of NPV, IRR, all these things will come in your capital budgeting. And dividend decisions is also comparatively very easy topic. Okay, there was only one chapter with too much of the intricate depth, that is lease financing. Good news is ICAI deleted that. Now lease financing is not there in the syllabus now. So all these things are easy now. So capital investment decisions is one chapter. Then adjustment of risk and uncertainty, which is again very easy. Like, you know, your risk adjusted rate of return model, certainty equivalent model, sensitivity analysis, scenario analysis. All these things are very easy. There are 2 difficult models, like, you know, Monte Carlo simulation bolke, there was one model. And one more is also the decision tree bolke, there was one model. These 2 models are actually little complex. And guess what? They are deleted from the syllabus. Nice, no? That means now only easy models are there. Then dividend decisions. So capital budgeting, risk analysis in capital budgeting, dividend decisions. These 3 put together, you will get 30 to 35% marks. That means approx 18 to 21 marks. Nice, no? That means imagine capital budgeting and risk analysis in capital budgeting. If you are thorough, you have almost 15 marks in your pocket. Guaranteed 10 to 15 marks in your pocket. And even in BCom also, you might have studied all these things. Okay, not a great deal. So the last one is working capital, 10 to 15. The problem with working capital is operating cycle, estimation of working capital or forecast of working capital, taking current assets, current liabilities, management of accounts receivable, factoring, inventory management, management of accounts payable. How many, and you know, cash management models, cash budgets. How many models are there? All put together will come for 6 months. In the new syllabus, when the ICAI, when our institute is restructuring this syllabus from the old syllabus to new syllabus, they have reduced the weightage of working capital. Previously, there was a big weight for working capital management. Now they reduced it. But unfortunately, syllabus is not reduced. So if you read debtors management, inventory management, then working capital management, operating cycle, then calculation of ratios concerning working capital, then cash management models, then treasury management, and then, you know, banking norms with working capital finance, all these things, if you read now, from one of the modules, you will get 6 marks. Maybe if you are lucky, another module also they'll give you for maybe small 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks, something like that. So basically you can expect something like 6 to 9 marks, either 1 question or 2 questions from this area. So this is what our marks distribution pattern is. So till now, what we have discussed, how ICAI has allocated marks. Okay, this is the most important. Then Keshav, theory is not a separate chapter. No, one student is asking, what about theory? Say for example, they have given this weightage. No, within this only they will ask you, you know, what do you mean by cash cycle? 3 marks question. So that for theory you do not have another question paper or another examination. No, theory is part and parcel of same chapter, same question paper, dude. When they have given this particular percentage, no, that is for both problems and theory together. So if you look at, the question paper, the last question is given for theory, last question. You understand? So in the previous exam, they were asking what is the difference between sensitivity analysis and scenario analysis? What do you mean by, this package credit? So something like that, 2-3 theory questions they asked in the last question. So normally, any paper you see, last question will be theory. Okay. So guys, shall we see the previous year question paper? Shall we see one previous year question paper so that we get the idea? So let us go to intermediate and then financial management and then question paper. Oh my God, which question paper you want me to open? Latest is the better one, isn't it? Okay, so this is new syllabus paper 8, financial management and economics for finance, December 2021. Total number of printed pages 23. Reading this 23 pages itself, student will get a heart attack. Okay. So section 1, Akshay, can you say hi?
Hi, sir.
So this is first section, that is financial management for 60 marks. Okay. So yes, all of you guys read question number 1. All of you just read question number 1. And can you tell me from which chapter this question, which chapter this question came from? This question belongs to which chapter? Working capital. So can you be precise in working capital what it is? In working capital, which topic it is? Factoring. Factoring. First question, factoring means student will get heart attack because you do not understand the logics of factoring, though it is simple. Factoring is actually simple and easy, but majority of the students, they are not thorough with the concept. On factoring, only 2 problems are there in material. Okay, both the problems I have put in free videos in YouTube channel. So if you want, you can read both of them, and I have explained the theory, concept, how to solve the problem, everything I have put. So first problem, 5 marks, factoring. Okay. And before that, see, candidates, question number 1 is compulsory. Candidates are also required to answer any 4 from the 5. So what they are saying, question number 1 is compulsory question. And then there are remaining 5 questions. Out of that remaining 5 questions, you need to answer 4 questions. That means 1 choice question is there for you. And very important to read this too. Working notes should form part of respective answer. Guys, I'll tell you, for this working notes now, 30 to 40% of marks will be given for working notes. 30 to 40% of marks. Many students fail in the exam because they do not know how ICAI evaluates the answers. And even after writing the exam, after coming results have been announced, and after that you apply for a certified evaluated copy, after that you receive what mistakes you have done, then also students do not realize. Then also, they show the attitude, I have done everything correct only, answer is right only, but 5 marks question they have given 3 marks only. Because beta, you did not do working notes properly. You might have calculated depreciation like this: depreciation cost minus salvage value divided by economic life of the asset, cost 12 lakhs, salvage value 2 lakhs, 12 minus 2 is 10, divided by 5 years, 2 years, depreciation 2 years, khatam. ICAI will not appreciate it. After the question, you need to put the heading working notes. Under that, working note 1, calculation of depreciation. Under that formula, depreciation is equal to cost minus salvage value divided by economic life of the asset. Under that, that is equal to 12 lakhs minus 2 lakhs divided by 5 years. That is equal to 2 lakhs per annum. And in the main notes, when you have taken depreciation in that cash flow statement, when you are calculating that cash flows, you need to give less depreciation in brackets working note 1. If you do not understand these kind of things, guys, you will expect, maybe 80 marks in the exam, but you end up with 50, 55. That is still better. Expecting 80 and getting 55, 60, still you passed. What if you expect 45, 50 and you get 24, 25? That is because of lack of presentation. Always, I continuously tell this to students. You know what I say? The difference between a student who gets 30 marks and a student who gets 45 marks cannot be knowledge. Cannot be knowledge. It is presentation. And the difference between a student who gets 45 and a student who gets 80 is knowledge. Why a student Mr. A got 45 marks, why Mr. B got 80 marks? That difference is knowledge base. That 80 marks fellow has more knowledge, definitely. And the difference between 80 and 95 is not knowledge. That is again presentation. So please try to understand the difference. From failed student 30 to passed student 45, the difference is presentation. From 45 to 80, it can be knowledge. And even a student who got 5 marks and failed, out of 100 marks, 5 marks and failed, and a student failed with 38 marks. This is again knowledge. The difference is not. So you need to understand that you can maximize marks by following certain presentation techniques. Working notes should be clearly given for every question. And in the examination, they're telling you working notes. And do you know there is something called examiner's comment section? Examiner's comments. ICAI releases examiner's comments. So in 2021 financial management exam, what are the common mistakes students have done? They will write first question is on so and so. Majority of the students have solved this question properly, but students failed in understanding the objectives so and so, so and so. Like this, the chief examiner will release a paper. Unfortunately, no one reads that. Unfortunately, no one reads that. What to do? Jacqueline Fernandez, new boyfriend, you are interested in that information, but you are not interested in the technical papers, what ICAI is releasing. What can be done? You have to read that. In every examiner comments, they are repeatedly mentioning, students are not writing working notes properly. Majority of the students failed to get more marks because they are not writing working notes properly. You should understand it. So this is one. Second thing is calculations should be done up to 3 decimal places. For example, you are taking, you are calculating discounted payback period. So you will take calculator at 12%, 1 divided by 1.12 is equal to. Big number will come. After a decimal, after this dot, how many decimal places have to be taken? How many digits have to be taken? Even in class, I repeatedly told you 3 decimals. Unless otherwise specified, you should take 3 decimals. They are clearly giving 3 decimals. And if they have given in the question paper decimals, you will take. Whether it is 2 decimals or 3 decimals or 4, you will take whatever they have given. If they have not given anything, 3 decimals. You need to take up to 3 decimals. So they have given up to 3 decimals. Okay, so first question came from factoring. Okay, now let us see from where second question came. B. So Akshay, can you tell me B question from where it has come? All of you read B question. Huh?
Sir, cost of capital chapter.
Yes. So all of you please tell me in the chat box. It is from cost of capital, 5 marks. Okay, so first question factoring 5 marks. Second question cost of capital 5 marks. It is very easy question actually. Third question is, can you read and tell me what is the third question? Very interesting question. Third question is. All of you, please tell me third question. Third question is from dividend decisions. Excellent. Correct. It has good connection with cost of capital also, but it is actually dividend decision. Gordon's dividend model you will calculate now. Okay, without growth, with growth, constant growth, stepwise growth, that problem. Okay, so this is first question. Next, D. D. Can you read D and tell me what is this? Which question this is? Cash budget. That means from working capital, two questions came. One is factoring, one is cash budget. 5 marks, 5 marks, total 10 marks. In the document they have uploaded in ICAI website, they said we'll give 9 marks and they gave 10 marks. That means they're following it. Okay, so with this first question is over. Now overall first question, tell me for how many marks? Guys, first question is for how many marks? 20 marks. So total it is 60 marks. So remaining 40 marks, what to do? Out of 5 balance questions, you need to write 4. That means each question will be 10 marks question. Correct? Each question will be 10 marks question. Now read this and tell me which question it is. Question number 2. Guys, question number 2. Ratio analysis. What is the weightage? 10 marks, dude. Trust me, even if you have prepared, not in exceptionally effective way, like a normal mediocre student, you prepared ratio analysis, this problem can be solved within 4 minutes and you can get minimum 8 marks. Because same model they have asked maybe 20 times. Same model they'll give in old practice manuals, old study materials, new study materials, MTP same model is there, RTP same model is there. Okay, even in our material also, when we have seen in class, the same model we have solved 4 or 5 problems. So one easy question, ratio analysis for 10 marks they have given. That's all. There are no other subparts in this question. Simple, you need to prepare a balance sheet. That's all. And not even P&L. P&L part is also not there, only balance sheet. And the pro forma is also given. So what you do, when you put the heading, problem number 2, first you will write balance sheet of ABC Limited and you will copy this pro forma. Under that you will write working notes. You understand? First you will copy this pro forma as it is. Then you will start working notes. Guys, you understand it? So this is for 10 marks. Next, 3. Guys, can you read this question and tell me from where this question popped up? Same model, dude. Same model. I'm literally bored of how many times I taught this model. Someone is telling cost of capital. Ray, ni rubber manda. What cost of capital, Ray? Do you remember, as it is, same problem with the same numbers we have done? That is both in study material also it is there, and our practice workbooks also they are there. Okay, so same 80,000 into 10 rupees, 8 lakhs is share capital, retained earnings 12 lakhs, annual interest 1,20,000 at 12%. So debentures is equal to 1,20,000 divided by 12 into 100, 10 lakhs. So 8 plus 12 plus 10, 30 lakhs. So we say 30 lakhs is the capital employed, 4,50,000 is the EBIT. So return on capital employed is equal to 4,50,000 divided by 30 lakhs into 100, that is equal to 15%. And the new capital will be 36. So 30 plus 6, 36 lakhs into 15% you'll apply. LKG question. And it is for damn 10 marks, dude. 10 marks. There are no other subparts of this question. 10 marks. So they're asking what will happen if the new funds are mobilized through equity? What will happen if the new funds are mobilized through debt? Trust me, this question also can be completed in 4 to 5 minutes. 10 marks. Then this is third question. Next, fourth question. Can you read this and tell me from which chapter this question is asked? From which chapter this question is asked? Capital budgeting, investment appraisal. Correct. Investment analysis. Can you tell me, looking at the problem, what the problem is all about? Let me tease you. Let me test you. What the problem is all about. Look at the problem and tell me. I saw the problem. Within first 1 second, I understood what the problem is.
Replacement.
No. It is not replacement analysis. Don't go with the language given in the question. Sir, they said replacement. No, they said 2 machines are available. They are not replacing one machine with another. Already one old machine is there. You are buying one new machine now. It is not replacement analysis problem. Guys, seriously, 100 students are there. No one is telling. No, it is not about NPV also. No. That means you are not reading conceptually. Dude, first machine life is 3 years, second machine life is 5 years. This is called, it is called life disparity problem. Equated annual benefit or equated annual cost we need to calculate. Life disparity problem. 10 marks gone. If you do not understand this, 10 marks gone. So one machine which has 3 years of life, another machine which has 5 years of life, when you calculate NPV, you cannot, compare NPV of a machine having 3 years life with NPV of a machine having 5 years life. Now tell me, I am a chartered accountant, you are articled assistant, can we compare our income? Akshay, how much you are earning per month? Hey, Pavan, how much you are earning per month? Who's earning? Are you an idiot? How can you compare? Comparison must be meaningful, no? How can you compare NPV of a 5-year machine with a 3-year machine? 3-year machine is good fellow. 5-year machine is adult fellow. So you'll calculate equated annual benefit. Okay, so look here. Which machine is more beneficial using annualized equivalent approach? So what you have to do is you have to calculate NPV divided by present value annuity factor. Then you need to write equated annual benefit is so and so. If you cannot calculate equated annual benefit, you have to calculate the equated annual cost and you need to write the answer. So this is one part. This is one part. Second part also they have given. Calculate the sensitivity of your recommendation to changes in the contribution. So they have given contribution somewhere. Look here, contribution. 11,60,000, 12 lakhs. Contribution. Now in second part, they're asking, maybe probably for first question, they'll give 7 marks or 8 marks. For second question, they might give 2 marks, 3 marks. Okay, so you are calculating sensitivity. So how do you calculate sensitivity analysis? Sensitivity on a key factor is equal to NPV divided by that sensitivity factor, whatever you are considering, into 100. That's all. In 1 second, you can calculate. NPV you have calculated already. Sensitivity on contribution is to be calculated. Contribution is also there. That number divided by this number into 100, dude. But the problem is when the student reads this question now, he'll not understand that we need to calculate equated annual benefit. Nowhere they asked you to calculate NPV. So students calculate NPV and say, NPV of a machine 2 is higher, so machine 2 is to be purchased. It is advisable. Arey, idiot. Who asked you to calculate NPV? Tell me. This is the mistake. 10 marks gone. Swaha. I told you previously also. Again, I'm telling you. Have you heard there will be first prize, second prize, third prize, and consolation prize? When you go to competitions, first prize will be there, second prize will be there, third prize will be there, and then one consolation prize will be there. Akshay, do you know this?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me what is that?
Sir, the highest scorer will be first prize. The second one will be the second highest scorer. The chronologically, sir.
Then consolation will
and
be
the
fourth.
Last person, maybe fourth.
No. When I was very young, my mom used to prepare me for this Vishnu Sahasranamam, Bhagavad Gita, reciting these things will be there. No? So maybe nearby some temple will be there or some religious place will be there. There they'll be conducting this kind of, elocution competitions. Okay. So in one of the competitions, All of us, my first sister, my second sister, and I, all the three went. So obviously, my first sister is definitely more talented today also, that day also, compared to me. She has bigger brain. So she got first prize. My second sister and I, we are like, in school assembly, someone will sing, something, and from backside we'll do only lip sync and all that kind of people. That time I was very young, maybe not even 3.5 years, something like that, very young. So they have given one prize to me also. So my first sister got first prize. I have got consolation prize. My second sister did not get anything. So all of us came back home. So everybody is so happy that, this guy got, this girl got first prize, this guy got consolation prize. So my second sister started crying. I did not get any prize. Then my mom told my second sister a very interesting thing, which broke my heart. Even at 3.5 years also, I have common sense, okay? At that age also, like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? So this consolation, consoling means what? To console means what? You are crying and to wipe your eyes, correct? To give comfort to you.
Yes.
Just to encourage a person so that he'll not be heartbroken. Actually, that day what happened, I went on to the dais and I forgot everything, looking at the people. So I was unable to recite this slokas properly. I did something, but I really messed up. But judges and all thought, cute guy, small kutti fellow. They, are like, oh my God, this guy is looking cute. And they have given this consolation prize to me, not for my performance, just to give some moral boost to you so that you will not be heartbroken. Otherwise, what happens? Because I am unable to perform on the dais, next I cannot perform in any of the seminars. And I'll not go to the seminars also. That creates some kind of, public speaking phobia. So you will not enter, stage fear will be there. You will not enter any dais. Now that this consolation prize came in my mind, already I won some prize. So second seminar, I'll be able to go properly. That is consolation prize. Guys, you understand what is consolation prize? Akshay, is this clear? Now you tell me, do you think, with your little bit of experience, do you think ICAI will give consolation marks to you? Just to increase your morale, to boost your confidence. They do not want you to be heartbroken. They are so soft and they love you so much. They are so tender, so sensitive, and they want, hey, please don't cry. I give you consolation marks. So do you think they have consolation marks? Never. The strict, the most disciplined or discipline oriented parent will be there, no? That is ICAI. So guys, I'll tell you, if you have calculated NPV for this particular problem, if you have calculated NPV and you do not know that, equivalent annual benefit is to be calculated and the recommendation is based on that, you have not done that. First part, if ICAI has given 8 marks to this first part, second part for that ratio, 2 marks they have allocated. Do you think if you calculate NPV, they'll give 8 marks? You tell me, guys, you tell me, if you calculate NPV, do you think you'll get 8 marks? 8 out of 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I don't think they'll give 3 marks also to you. Then after getting the evaluated paper in your hand, you'll say, sir, Out of 20 line answer is 16 lines I have done, no, sir. Till NPV it is same, no, sir. After that, what they did, sir, NPV divided by present value annuity factor, one line. After that, recommendation, one line. The 2 lines I did not read. 16 lines they gave 3 marks. These 2 lines 8 marks, sir. You tell, sir. How, sir? How? From there, the agitation comes. ICAI is heartless. But better, please try to understand. If you are a professional, you'll understand that it is not NPV which is relevant. That is BCom. In graduation, you calculate NPV. Here, the purpose of this problem is to test these 2 lines only. So the main 2 lines you did not write. 16 lines you have written. Come on, I am ICAI. I am not Madras University. Do you think I am Calicut University conducting BCom exams? Come on, dude. CA. That is ICAI, no? So even the stepwise marks they give, no, stepwise marks are not equally distributed. Sometimes for single line there can be 2 marks, and for 10 lines there can be 2 marks. That depends on the importance. And the moment I opened this problem, next second I asked you, what is this problem? If you are a smart student, you would have told this is a life disparity problem. Looking at this, in the first second itself, it should come. Oh my God, oh my God. Mission 1, 3 years, mission 2, 5 years. Life disparity problem. This is how you should prepare. You understand? So, investment analysis, 10 marks came. Then guys, can you tell me this? Tadan, tadan, tadan. Look at the question number 5 and tell me. They have given this pro forma also. Ayyo. You need to do little reverse workings. Fill this, and they're asking you to calculate financial leverage and combined leverage. Come on, dude. And then they're asking calculate the percentage change in earnings per share if sales increased by 5%. So can you tell me, guys, for this third point, which ratio you use? Calculate the percentage change in EPS if sales increased by 5%. Combined leverage you use, correct? Because degree of combined leverage is equal to delta EPS by delta sales. Okay, so combined leverage you'll use. That's all, 10 marks. How many of you can solve this 5th question properly? Tell me. If you can solve this question, say I. Type I in the chat box. I want to see your confidence level. If you can solve this question number 5, type I. Super. Very good. So then this is theory. Last question I told you, always theory. So bridge finance they're asking. Come on. In +1, +2 also you learn bridge finance. Packing credit. Clean packing credit. And then distinguish between scenario analysis, sensitivity analysis. Then explain in brief the phases of evaluation of financial management. Oh my God. Or adjustment of risk is required in capital budgeting decision. Give reasons for it. One question now. Can anyone tell me what is this difference between scenario analysis and sensitivity analysis? Just maybe one key difference in one sentence. Akshay, any idea? Revati is saying variable change effect. In one, only one factor can change at a time. Excellent, Sandeep. Very good. Sandeep, how do you know this? In sensitivity, yeah, I know that. Okay. in sensitivity analysis, you will take one factor's impact at a time. In scenario analysis, multiple factors impact on the NPV or on the project outcome. You can take it in one go. So basically, they're very, simple things. Okay. Someone is asking, sir, are you teaching economics? No, except economics and EIS. Now I am teaching the whole group too. I do not want to put my finger in that too. Okay, now. So chalo, anyway. So guys, we have seen the question paper now. So if you look at first question has 4 subparts, 5 marks each. Some cash budget they have asked, factoring they have asked, and then ratio analysis for 10 marks, and cost of this capital structure basic problem for 10 marks. There is no Modigliani-Miller approach or something. Dividend decisions is not given. There is dividend decisions is given. In dividend decisions, this 5 marks or 10 marks question came now. Where is that? 5 or 10? 5. Dividend decisions 5 marks is given. Okay, which is easy question. And then weighted average cost of capital, easy question, 5 marks. So guys, take a deep breath, analyze yourself, a rough estimation of yourself. If you write this paper out of 60 marks, how many marks you can get? For 60 marks, how many marks you will get? For 60 marks. Very good. Very good. I'm happy. You should get anything more than 36. 60% of it. And trust me, this is easy paper. So guys, you tell me your opinion. Do you think this is easy paper or difficult paper? Is this easy paper for you or difficult paper for you? Easy paper. Actually, this is not a difficult paper. This is easy paper. I have not seen lately any difficult FM paper. Normally, they are giving. This is last attempt only, no? Last attempt it is difficult. Hey, this is last attempt question paper only. Someone is saying last attempt it was difficult. No, this is last attempt question paper only. I am teaching FM for the last 14 years. Okay. I have seen many question papers. Lately, last 4-5 attempts, I have not seen a difficult question paper. They are giving all small questions only. So maybe they do not want to torture you. Actually, I'll tell you one small psychology game. Okay. Normally, in a group, first paper will be bouncer. Even if you take CA final also, FRSFM, they will kill you. First paper, if it is tough, all the remaining you will die now. So one student is saying, so this time we can expect a difficult one. This is called banana brain. So last 4 times easy came this time. So with this mindset, even for a small ball, you will be out. So you're like, first 4 balls in an over, they are very smooth, normal balls. So if you have a positive attitude, 5th ball, you will hit 6er. If you have a negative attitude, you will feel like first 4 balls he did not do. Now, next ball, he will hit my brain. Okay, I will fall and die here. With that, he will be out. How can you expect a difficult question paper? How can you expect easy question paper? You should never expect anything. Okay. That is what they are training you, in auditing. Auditor should have clear mindset. No, that was not sarcasm. There is nothing sarcasm in that, Ajit. Chalo, anyway, you cannot expect a difficult question paper. You cannot expect an easy question paper. Go with clear mind. Go with clear mind. Okay, so don't go with any expectation. Just dedicatedly, you have to prepare. Go, write the exam and come. Okay. So this is, your previous year question paper and the weightage. Okay, are we thorough till now? Can we go to RTP?